Hey everybody, this is Rhett with TorchPrep. Glad to have you here on this video. So today, the big thing I want to work through with you guys is if you are taking the online version of the ACT. So you need to talk to your school or wherever you are taking your ACT and find out if you specifically are going to be taking the online version or the paper test. But this video is going to just give you some quick tips on what the differences will be if you are indeed taking the online version. So let me talk through a few things with you. So first, you're going to get an email. Well, actually, you already have the email, and in that, you're going to have two links. One of them is going to come to this page right here. And so this is information for examinees. So this kind of just gives you what the ACT would say is important for you to know and understand. So there's a few links, a few things you can click through here and read and get some valuable information. The other link, and the more important one, I think, is the download link. So this link is a link that's going to give you the ability to download the actual application you'll be using on test day wherever your test site is. And so you can work through this. There's a little tutorial. And so I'm going to walk through some of that with you just so you feel super confident and comfortable going into test day. And at the end of the day, what I want everyone to hear and know is that the test is the exact same as the paper test. So there are no differences in the design, the setup, the structure of the content, and what is tested. The only difference is going to be that you're looking at a screen instead of having it in front of you in paper and pencil format. And so there are a few shifts to a couple of TorchPrep strategies that your trainers have worked through with you. And ultimately, the biggest difference is you're going to be writing notes on scrap paper instead of actually in the test booklet. So let's look at this actual application. So you're going to come here, you're going to download for your operating system by clicking here. For me, I have a Macintosh system, so I'll be using that. If you have a Windows, it will bring up for that. So just download the appropriate version for your computer. And once you download it, you're going to have it on your computer and you're going to pull up. The application is called Test Nav. And this is what you will be using on test day on site. So it gives you the ability just to get used to it. So you're going to bring it up and it's going to bring up a spot for you to sign in. The cool thing is you don't have to create an account here. You can just use this and try it out. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to hit practice test. So look right here. There's a little spot called practice test right in the middle of the screen. Click that. And what it loads is the ability for you to do a tutorial or look at any of the subject tests that you might be taking on test day. So you can get a feel for everything. The most important thing I want to walk you through today is just how to use the tutorial. So you click on the tutorial and you got to click right here again, and it's going to load. And once it loads, it's just going to walk you through. It's pretty self-explanatory. Click start. And you're going to just go through the process they have. Read each one of these, and it walks through and tells you what the experience will be like on test day. The different tools you can use. There's the ability to review questions. So some things about the online tests are actually pretty cool relative to the paper test. You'll be able to review any questions that you've either skipped or answered or didn't answer at all. You can bookmark questions. You can eliminate answer choices. There's lots of tools here. And instead of telling you all of them myself, just walk through this tutorial. Step by step, clicking this next button here, you're just going to get the application taking you through all of the options that you can use for test day to show you exactly what you'll be doing when you are there taking the actual test. So this is the best way for you to get used to the system and setup. So if you go through the whole tutorial, you can sign out of Test Nav, and then what you'll have the ability to do is come back here to practice tests again, and then you can go into any of the subject tests. So I'm just going to pick math. So we come in, we look at math. You can pick a timed mathematics test. You can do this for any of the subjects. And as you load it, you can type your name in if you want, but basically the directions are the same. Since you've already gone through the tutorial, you'll know how to use the program. So you don't need to worry about the directions very much. And just continue and you'll see in the top right-hand corner up here, there's a timer counting down for you. And so you'll be able to use your testing timer to also, in the same way that this is used in the top right-hand corner, if you're taking the online test. And again, your trainer has talked to you and will be talking to you about any of the major differences for our strategies, but at the end of the day, this video is to help you understand what the application is going to look like on test day and how to use it and how to feel comfortable in an online version instead of a paper test. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to your counselor at school if you are taking the online version, or feel free to reach out to us at info@torchprep.com. Have a great day.